Well, hello everybody. It is I, your boy, H-Boy, and today I'm going to be doing another fan request. This video is requested by someone on Discord by the name of Resh. However, you probably know I'm here on YouTube as Michael Leroy. So, I'm going to be doing an analysis of the Fifi scene from the fourth Shrek movie. And you might be thinking, hey, you've already done this. Well, yes. However, I rambled a bit in that one. So today, what I'm going to be doing is a video where I focus mostly on this. Hopefully, that'll get some good stuff. So let's start by, watching the video together. You, me, and basically anyone watching. Which, since it's not live, it'll be just you and me. Let's hit it. What's interesting is I just noticed that now, because you can't see it in the previous video, but look at this. Fifi, I don't know if Fifi's a boy or a girl, but I'm assuming a girl considering the name Fifi. But notice how Fifi tries to eat the bluebird. So what's really kind of ironic is, because if you look closely, they both inflate at the same time. So what's kind of ironic is the bird was at first running away from Fifi, so now basically it's basically a double whammy, because at first he was flying away from Fifi, who was trying to bite her, and just when he thought that he was safe, Fiona hits the high note and kablooey. So that's actually kind of sad if you think about it that way. It's kind of like those tropes in kids movies where it's like if they think they're safe and then something hits them. So that's basically what happens in this one. So as you know, it explodes and in fact everyone's laughing at him. So it's almost like what's kind of depressing is what's really kind of sad is the bird never really did anything, because other than supplying his feathers so Shrek and all of them can sign the magical contracts, Fifi really didn't do much. Oh, and he also bit the pig, which I don't know if that could be really considered a bad thing. Of course, you might have felt bad for the pig in that scene, but then again, I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask the creators. See, did Fifi do any other bad things? So he supplied so he can do the quill, and he also attempted to bite the pig. So really, he didn't really do much. So as I said, I don't think he deserved it. So if you think he deserved it, let me know in the comments. But if you don't think he deserved it, tell me why you don't think he deserved it. Anyway, I talked about that. Let's see if there's any other things I can talk about. Talk about that. And then hit no. I wonder, because look at this. Because I wonder if it was... Because notice how Shrek's looking at her like he knows what's going to happen. But my question is, how did Shrek find out about the bird explosion when, if you remember, in the first movie, Fiona was alone when the bird exploded, and in the Ghost of Lord Farquaad, she was slightly farther away, so that's probably how he found out. But here's what I find confusing. In the end of this movie, he says that she sings so beautifully, birds explode. But the thing is, in the Ghost of Lord Farquaad, which was probably the only time you would have witnessed it, she was screaming and not singing. So my question is, how would he have witnessed it? There is a chance he witnessed it off screen, that's the most plausible answer. But other than that, that's the only thing I could say. But look at this. You can tell in this scene he looks like he probably knows what's going to happen, because watch this. Watch this. Look at the face he makes when look at the face he makes. He looks at Fiona like he's excited for something, and it's like a mixture of mischief and like excitement. So what's really interesting is I highly doubt, it's possible, but I doubt he's just looking at her because he likes her singing, which considering the context doesn't make sense, because look, he looks at her and then he looks at the bird. But then again, if you look at the face he makes, it's almost a mixture of surprise, kind of. See that? Look, as surprised as if it's his first time. So there is a chance there is a possible chance that this is his first time, and he's like looking, he's like, whoa, I didn't know she could do that. because if you remember earlier in the movie, he learns that if an ogre honks his nose, he can make trumpet sounds out of his ears. So maybe he's just discovering Fiona has this ability too, which is I highly doubt, considering, as you know earlier, he said he knew it. And my question is, so as I said, it's most likely he showed him off screen. Okay, let's see. Anything else I can talk about? Okay, let's see. I already talked about that. Explosion. And what's really interesting is, if you look here, this was probably an animation error, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Happens right about here. Watch what happens. So the bird feathers fly mostly towards Rumple, but here it appears to be going everywhere. Another thing is, as you can see in here, only the feet are left. But if you look very closely, like right about here, you'll notice that on the other bird, the toes are gone. Which is possible, and then of course there's this scene where you just... Why did the Pied Piper's clothes change? But that's not important, because we're focusing on Fifi here. But my question is, where did the other birds' talons go? Maybe when Shrek moved his finger, they fell off. Which makes perfect sense to me, if you ask me. Perfect sense. Anyway, what else? And also look at Donkey. Donkey looks excited, almost sticking his tongue out like he wants to catch some of the feathers on his tongue, which is strange, because that doesn't seem like something Donkey would do. For example, that seems more like something Donkey would be afraid of. Like, it would happen, he would just be looking and feel like... Remember the face he made when they took the picture of him at Duloc? I expect him to make that face to something like that, but in this one he seems excited. Which, considering all he's been through in that episode, maybe that's why he's excited. Anyway, anything else I can talk about? Anything else? Let's look at all their expressions. I totally explained Donkey's expressions. So most of them are just cheering. Shrek's like mocking him, like, "Look, Donkey, the boy, it exploded." Okay, I'm not good at making a Shrek accent, but you get the idea. Let's see what Fiona's facial expression looks like. Looks like, at first it's like shock, and then at first it's shock, and then she's like showing off, like, "Look at what I did. Look at me. I'm amazing." And then those are the only facial expressions you can see, because for that's facial expression in the back, it's hard to see. It's like just general cheering. Most of them are just general cheering, if you've noticed. And and she's like holding it up, like triumphant. And I think that is it. And then Rumpelstiltskin's obviously sad because it's his bird. It's the only friend he's had, the only person that helped him. And then the witches, because the witches didn't rebel. But then again, what happened to the witches after this? I don't know. Maybe they're doing their own thing. Anyway, is there anything else I can talk about? No, I think that's it. I think that is it. So, I guess that is it. So that was your boy, H-Boy, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it's not crunchy, and I'll see you next time.